Okay, first off, I don't want that crown as bad as you think I do. Because I will die. Okay, why don't you just hand it to me? Just hand it to me, because I'm not trying to die. Yeah, I'm right here. Guess there is only one thing left to do.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That's how he went.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I wish I could have met him too. You know she's pregnant. I know she's talking to her son. She's pregnant. 22 weeks.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Never seen that loading screen before.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I'm gonna go down there after I come up here. Oh. Let's just go in here.
I wish we'd stayed.
What's... peanuts?
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
What happened that last night? Is it over?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
I'm excused. Alright, let's get the fuck out this bitch.
the power had been shut off that morning.
Okay.
But Edie always had plenty of candles.
Candle time.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Library time. Edie.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Yeah, I'm not getting past that. It's blocked. I'm not going up there. It's also blocked. That's also blocked. Oh, shit. Wow, okay. Tide went way out. The tide's not even here.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Let one of you let go.
Kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I being boring?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Is that a vagina?
But now I hope you'll never see it.
This is birth.
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
Hold on, I'm coming.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
What? Hold on, I'm almost out. Calm down. I'm almost there. Oh, baby's born.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
Why?
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone.
Why?
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
What remains of Edith Finch? Okay, well, for some reason she died. I'm not sure why exactly, but she's dead. And that's the end of the story. Someone really died. She died. And that's sad. Credits are gonna start rolling in a minute. Is that where we would have? Dallas, the creator. Alright, that's it. That's interesting.